Kat Miller. What is a good substitute for vinegar in recipes like dressings and marinades? Ah, yes, vinegar. Food consists of different flavors and textures. Acid is a very important one, underappreciated, I think, in general in cooking. Vinegar is an acid. Vinegar comes in many forms. You have your like white distilled vinegar, which tastes like nothing, is usually what's said of it. You have your balsamic vinegar, which is like syrupy, vinegar. And then you have stuff in between. As a substitute for vinegar, think of other acidic things, citrus juices. So there's lemon juice, which is probably the most common one that you would use. There's also lime juice, which is not quite interchangeable, but if you want to twist things in that direction, especially if you're combining it with herbs, lime juice works well. There are other citrus juices. Grapefruit juice is something you could use in a dressing if you don't mind the added sweetness and bitterness of it. It's not quite a substitute for vinegar, but things like buttermilk have an acid component that will also do some of the job of vinegar in recipes like that. And then there's also dry acids, so things that aren't liquid. In Indian cooking, they use a thing called, my pronunciation is probably horrendous, I apologize, amchur, which is dried mango powder. It's like a yellow powder that is super tart and acidic on your tongue. You can use that in recipes where you don't want to introduce any moisture, any water, but you want the acid flavor. So those are all ways to introduce acidity to food.